Hi, I'm Sid Marty. Welcome back to the studio. Hope you have a great day. And today we're gonna talk a little bit about recording acoustic guitar. Okay, so let's talk microphones and recording acoustic guitar. Usually I tend to record acoustic guitar with a single microphone and most of the time at a 12th fret. However, there are a lot of ways to record acoustic guitar. You could use a stereo type of setting, like you have two pairs of microphones of the same brand. You could use a XY technique, a bloom line technique. You have to use figure of 8 microphones. You could use a mid-side technique. You could use one microphone above your shoulder, one on the 12th fret or on the bridge. You could use a room mic. So there are multiple ways to record an acoustic guitar, and I record acoustic guitar usually with one or two microphones. And now I want to show you the microphones I'm going to use today. The first one is a typical dynamic microphone, which is like a Shure 57. It's just a, I don't know, Chinese brand, it's JTS PDM3, very affordable. I don't know, it's like 60 euros or 70 euros. And I'm gonna have a look how that sounds. Usually I don't use dynamic microphones for recording acoustic guitar, but just for the sake of it and the purpose of this video, we're gonna use it. And the second microphone is a ribbon microphone from t.bone, the RB100. It's a figure of 8. Every ribbon mic is a figure of 8, so picks up noise from the front and from the back. And then the small diaphragm microphone, which is a condenser microphone. It's a AKG C1000S. I mostly use this microphone to record acoustic guitar. And then we have some sort of in-between microphone, I would say. It's not a large diaphragm microphone, even though it looks like one of those. And it's not a small diaphragm microphone. The capsule is just in between. I think it's a 2/3 inch of a capsule. It's the Audio-Technica 80-20-20, and I think it's a very good microphone, but it's a little bit on the bright side, if you could say that. So less boomy, more bright. And the last one is a entry-level tube microphone. It's the MXL 9000, and I heard very good reviews about that microphone, so I ordered one, and I think it's really a great microphone. It sounds good on vocals, sounds good on acoustic guitar, sounds good on classical guitar. You probably could also use it on a guitar amp, so it's very versatile and very affordable. I think 200 euros or something like that. And I'm gonna have a look how that sounds like. So the settings or the placements of the microphones, I'm gonna record every time the first microphone on 12th fret and then on towards the Soundhole. And the last setting we're gonna use, or I want to show you, is one microphone above the shoulder and one microphone in front of the guitar. Because this is one setting that I mostly use for recording guitar. And so let's check it out. Okay, so first microphone, the dynamic microphone, towards the 12th fret directly, probably about, I would say, 5 inches, 5 or 6, maybe 6 inches. And let's have a listen how that sounds. Okay, and you could probably maybe move it a little further to the sound hole, and you will notice that it gets a little bit more boomy, and you have to try it out. If you want a little bit more bass frequencies, you move it towards the sound hole, and if you want a little bit more crisp, you're gonna move it towards the fretboard, and you have to play around with mic placement. So now towards the sound hole, let's have a listen how that sounds like. Okay, so first microphone, the dynamic one, very, I would say, low budget-ish, very affordable. If you don't have anything left, you could probably use it, but it's not a microphone I would use for serious recordings. Okay, here's the Ribbon RB100 from t.bone. It's a very low-cost ribbon mic. Just for info, if you use a ribbon mic, you should always use a preamp that has enough gain, because otherwise you will get a lot of hiss and it just won't sound any good. Okay, so let's have a look how that sounds like. And at the sound hole. And that's the ribbon mic from t.bone. Alright, so AKG C1000S, the small diaphragm microphone, we're gonna test out now. Again at the 12th fret, 5 inches, and you will notice a little bit more crispness and high end. Okay. Okay, so that was the 12th fret, and now we're gonna point it towards the sound hole, which will be a little bit more boomy. So let's do that. here is the AT2020, which is a little bit a in-between thing of a large diaphragm and a small diaphragm microphone. And let's have a listen how that sounds. Okay, and again at the Soundhole. The AT2020, the large diaphragm microphone, which is a MXL9000. It's a tube microphone, and how that sounds like, gonna hear in a second. And again towards the Soundhole. Here's another setup I wanted to show you. If you have access to two microphones, you could probably use one at the 12th fret and another one right above your shoulder. It's just at the height of your right ear, and it points towards the bridge. And you could use a small diaphragm but also a large diaphragm microphones. So that's no problem at all. And how that sounds like, I'm going to show you now. I say thanks for watching. This is just a very short tutorial how to record acoustic guitar on a budget. All those mics are very affordable. I think they sound great, and the price and quality ratio of them is, I think, just superb. And I hope you see you next time, so stay tuned.